What's up, guys? My name is Ritesh. I have an MBA from the Kellogg School of Management, one of the top business schools in the world.
Do you know how much I paid for my MBA? $200,000. Yeah. And in this course, I'm going to give you the same knowledge for a lot less. You know, most MBA courses, they take you down this rabbit hole you can never get out of. And what's worse, you spend hours and hours learning a concept, and at the end of it, you're like, wait, what? What did I just learn? So instead of these long, winding books and academic jargon that you can't even understand, we give it to you in simple paragraphs, conversational language, and focus on practical application.
The goal here is pretty simple. We want to give you just enough so that when you're in that meeting, you can make an informed decision and not get lost in all the theory.
Now, let me tell you about the tone of this course. It's not your typical boring MBA professor. Sometimes I'll say, hey, that's a shitty idea, or that just sucks. I'll just tell you how it is.
And you know what? Unlike most boring MBA courses out there, this one is fun. And look, sometimes I'll disagree with an MBA professor. They're great, they're smart, but sometimes they just get lost in academia. I don't hesitate to look elsewhere to find the best explanation.
And that's what I call the 200K MBA method. It's about setting my ego aside and learning from the best person out there. So for example, if we're going to learn negotiation, we're not going to learn from some MBA professor. No, we're going to learn from Chris Voss, the former lead FBI hostage negotiator.
And that all comes down to my curation process. It's an 8-step process. We look at the latest research, the best practices, then we remove all the waste, all the jargon. We simplify it, make it easier to understand, give you real examples, and then, we serve it with a side of humor. So what are you going to learn? Man, a whole range of things, from how to formulate a vision, to global leadership, negotiating like the FBI, how to manage a crisis. We even break down leaders like Steve Jobs. I mean, it's a whole buffet. Look, at the end of the day, this course is for people like us. Practical skills for undeniable impact. And, by the way, we're constantly updating it based on feedback from people just like you. And that gives you a clear path to success. You master these kick-butt skills, you apply them at work, you execute ruthlessly, and you produce real, undeniable results. And guess what? People notice. And then you get rich rewards. All right, I want to leave you with my favorite quote. It's by Michelangelo. He says, "The greatest danger is not that we aim too high and miss it, but that we aim too low and reach it." And that's what this course is all about. It's about giving you the knowledge so that you can aim high. And I absolutely cannot wait to see the great things that you will do with it.
Onwards!